What I learned from Joe, and maybe what I reestablished in my own mind, was this obsession with using words that the jury was going to have to would hear in the jury charge and the jury questions. And here, just very briefly, we had to get a finding of intentional infringement. That really opened the door to more damages and a broader injunction. You decided not to introduce Ka Tequila. You had decided to introduce Ka Tequila at the Las Vegas nightclub and bar show convention in 2010, did you not? Answer, yes. And by that time, you admit you knew of the existence of Crystal Head bottle. Yes. And knowing of the existence of the Crystal Head bottle, the skull-shaped bottle, you intentionally went ahead with the Ka Tequila press release. Yes. Now this sounds exactly like what Joe did to McKinley. And now, before you sent the release out, did you do what's called due diligence? Any research at all to determine whether or not your bottle might infringe on some other bottle? Not really. You did none, true? That's true. Would you agree that it would be fair before you bring a product to market to determine if you're infringing on someone else's product? Answer, yes. Would you agree that it would be necessary to make sure you're not infringing on someone else's product? Yes. And at any point, did you ever go to the internet and see the Crystal Head vodka bottle in the skull-shaped bottle? Yes, I did. And you went ahead anyway? Well, I was sorry, pardon me? I was going to answer, but it has to be yes or no, right? Yes. Okay, yes. And you saw it was also a skull-shaped bottle? Yes. And you rolled out your bottle intentionally, knowing all that? Answer, yes. If it weren't for the two women sitting here, Zenobia in the front and Vicki, we'd have never gotten this far. Vicki got online. We were doing this at about the same time, trying to find out, because I don't believe, you can't believe anything anybody says, especially a story that dramatic. The prior law firm, by the way, advised us, dismiss that woman, she's too sympathetic. Vicki Mary got online, and we started trying to find out what happened to this daughter. And we looked for death notices. There were none. I don't know, Vicki did some magic and found that the she was 19 years old. The child had, or the young woman had, a different last name. She wasn't even this woman's daughter. Part of her testimony was that each of these bottles of vodka, 3 of them, 3 different kinds of vodka, pardon me? Oh, tequila, sorry. Our former associate, Zenobia, corrected me.